Hello dear friends, welcome back, welcome to a new reading, a general reading and not time specific reading. Being a general reading, please take in account only what you feel that is resonating with yourself. I'm speaking here about energies, I'm not speaking about sexes. I use the characters in the cards in order for me to be able to express myself, but that doesn't mean that if I am expressing myself as a gender, I am addressing only that gender. We all have both energies in us, feminine and masculine, so please bear with me because it's much easier this way for me to keep a storyline. Because I'm speaking about energies, these energies can also interchange with the characters. That means that I may speak directly to you, Taurus, because this is your reading, or I may speak directly to the cross-watcher. If this is your case, you will know it and you'll be able to identify it from the storyline. I like to let the cards come out by themselves. I know this can take a while. This is why all the readings have chapters. So if you're not interested in this whole process, you can go directly to the chapter that you are interested in. In case that the chapters are not being visible, you can always find the timestamps to the chapters also in the description box below. If you like what you are seeing, give it a thumbs up, subscribe, you're welcome. Thank you for all of you who are making donations, I appreciate them. For those of you who are interested in private readings, you can find all the details also in the description box below. So this being said, thank you for watching, and let's start with your reading. For all who have the Sun, Moon, Rising or Planet Venus in the sign of Taurus, what's for their higher good to know now? What's best for them to know now? Now being the time that you are watching the recording. All who have the Sun, Moon, Rising or Planet Venus in the sign of Taurus, and everything that is for their higher good to know now. Two of Wands, so you know that you are at a crossroad and you have to make a choice, and the moment that you're making that choice, you're choosing the path that you want to follow, you also take action. Two of Wands can speak to us also about relocation, about the need of moving somewhere else where you live or with your job or whatever the circumstance it is. But it's the new path that will open you towards new opportunities, towards new horizons. It can be that you decide, for example, with a job to go in another direction, in another domain or something like that. I'm saying that because she already holds the world in her hand, so it's like opening ourselves towards new venues, new horizons. So let's see. For Taurus, please. Judgment in reverse. Seven of Swords. Wheel of Fortune. Two of Cups, Eight of Pentacles, Eight of Wands, Death in reverse, Four of Swords. And I only look at what's here, but we'll put them back into the deck. Two of Pentacles, Page of Cups, and Ten of Wands. Two of Pentacles, it's speaking about a situation that needs much more enforcement. Financial, it can be financial situation. It can also be speaking about somebody that juggles a lot, juggles with finances, juggles with feelings, and they are focusing our attention where they want to, in order to go in the background with things that are not being visible, because our attention focuses where they want us to focus. Page of Cups can be any sign of water, signs of water being Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. It can speak about a younger energy. It can also speak about somebody that might not be so young, but is immature emotionally speaking. They want to conquer, and because of that they promise much more than they know that they can keep their promises, in the sense of they want to impress, and they promise much more. They already know they cannot keep their promises, but in order to impress they make everything bigger. And so, and Ten of Wands speaks about a situation that is very burdening, and for me, this is what's on the table. You won't like this. I'm telling you from the start, you won't like what's here. But it is an opportunity for you to understand what is being revealing, in order for you to get to the wisdom behind this hard experience and start the releasing process. But for this moment, a lot of you are opposing this. It's like you don't want to see it because it's too hurtful, because it may involve somebody that you may feel like being your other half, you perceiving them as being that, and they really are a little bit narcissistic, and they only think about themselves and juggling a lot, and you have all the burdens. But although it may feel very burdening, you have now the opportunity of putting an end to this. But what's on the table, you refuse this until now. So, Judgment in reverse, Death in reverse, as signs, Death is sign of Scorpio. You have that Page of Cups that I told you can be any sign of water. But with Judgment in reverse, and with, I didn't look at the bottom of the deck, I forgot, sorry. What should I do? 4 times, okay. Maybe it was enough with what I told you with those 3 cards, but to see 3rd time at the bottom of the deck. Ace of Cups. So you need to start and fill your own cup with good feelings about yourself, with respect, with self-esteem, with love, with compassion, with respect, to open yourself much more towards your intuition, because you may receive a lot of information that you don't want to receive. It's not that information is coming, but I have the feeling of it's so hard to receive this information, because it may crumble everything here, but it's the truth. You need to put yourself first, not in a negatistical way, but take care of yourself and listen to your heart. The cup is our own heart. Open your heart towards whatever is coming towards you, because it will help you find that heart space where you can identify if this information is truthful or not. Because sometimes we may have to deal with situations or people that are very sneaky and very good at manipulating everything through what they are verbalizing, the way that they are speaking with the information that they are giving us, and we may not see, we only see what they are serving us. And in order for you to know what's truthful and what's not, you have to listen with your heart. Not only giving attention to what you want to hear or what's pleasant to hear, but simply, is this truthful? And guide yourself with the information, whatever the information is. Is this information truthful for me or not? And try and feel the answer, not thinking, not be attentive how you are feeling, what sense gives you that information. Is it a good feeling or not? Is it something that is uplifting or not? This way you'll start and make sense and see even this reading, if this is a message for you or not. And I'm starting to look at the table. Judgment, mainly when it's upwards, it's speaking about, this is Archangel Gabriel, that messenger that comes and blows his horn, so he gives information and we are hearing it, and because of that we are answering the call. We know that we are ready for something new, not only for a new life, not only for a new chapter, but a new life. In reverse, we are opposing that. We are opposing the messages that are coming towards us. We are opposing towards something new. You being Taurus, and I'm also Taurus, I know how much we like the comfort that we build for ourselves, that we are the fixed sign from the fixed sign. We don't like change. We love our life the way, if it's possible, the whole life to be the same. The majority will like it, but this is the fixity that is activated with this refusal. Death speaks to us about endings, speaks to us about putting an end to everything that is not longer working, putting an end to everything that doesn't help us, doesn't do us any good. It's a transformational period in our life, but only through transformation, through change, we can transform. In order to in every ending there is a beginning. Even if it's something coming to an end, something else can thrive. With death in reverse, it's speaking about again this refusal of change, this refusal at looking at things what's not going well, where it can go better, but you are fooling yourself and you are really being helped by somebody that is very sneaky. Seven of Swords speaks about somebody, it's also known as the thief. They know how to disguise themselves in order to get what they want. They are doing everything. They are doing illegal things. They are lying. They are cheating. They are very intelligent, very manipulative. They really are master of that. And you had also the Two of Pentacles with that juggling. There is somebody in your life, in a manner or another, that is very sneaky and juggling with a lot of things in order to simply get what they want, and offering you only what you need to see from their perspective in order to continue and be able to take only and not giving in reverse. Wheel of Fortune. Listen to your heart in order to understand the workings of everything, and also to put yourself back on the wheel of your own destiny. Yes, it may feel a little bit uncomfortable at first, but when you will start and see all the doings, you also get what you need to do, where you need to set the GPS for your own life, to be the one who's in charge of your own. You are a co-creator alongside divinity. You can put yourself at the wheel. You may not see the whole journey, but for the present moment, you can start where you want to go. Listening to your heart will enable you to understand what's going on, and also knowing the new path that you want to go. I told you, it may be that it's involves somebody that you are may feel like being your other half, with somebody that you feel that your life is being entangled, is in this situation, and this is why you are refusing to see things for what they were. Four of Swords. It's speaking about give yourself the needed time, rest, recuperate, recharge mentally, physically, emotionally. Only through sleep, for example, the body is resting, but with going into sleep, you may receive information that will guide you through prayer, through meditation. You can get your guidance so that you can make sense of everything that is going on. Is it truthful or not? But give yourself the needed time. Eight of Wands speaks about a lot of information that comes very quickly, and it also speaks about relocation. It can be that this information comes from a foreign place, from where you are. It can be that you need to go towards somewhere else in order to get this information, but it's a lot of information that will also help you to move from a place to another. Eight of Pentacles speaks about mastery, self-mastery, speaks about learning through repetition. It can be that you are learning something new and you need to repeat that until you start and make something of good quality, or it also can speak about to look in detail to look at our life in detail, because when things are repeating themselves, they are not repeating themselves only because that's my luck, but it repeats itself because the previous time we didn't integrate everything that was to be integrated. And life gives us a situation that resembles a lot with something that we already went through, only to give us the new opportunity in integrating what we missed. Useful is to look at your life as you are looking at a play. You are the main character on the stage. You are the main character in your own life. It's not, if not, please understand that you are the main character in your own life. And also being the watcher, the character that watches the play. You can see what's going on in the center of the stage, left, right. If you want, you can look at it from a higher perspective in order to understand what you need to change. It can be very little adjustments that will lead you towards another result. We cannot make the same things and expect to get another result. You'll be able to identify patterns that are repeating in other people, but also in yourself. Patterns of thinking, patterns of doing, patterns of approaching, and so on. And making those little changes in order to see other results. And in this, it's about craft. She's looking very careful so that she's able to make the same pattern on the other side. So look in detail, look at your life in your patterns of approaching, of thinking, of look in detail, because there is some information for you. And with these butterflies, usually death has this symbol, because butterflies are the ones that are symbolizing the most the transformation. Look, just think about the transformation that our butterflies is going through in order to get to this state. And here a butterfly, the Ace of Cups, again a lot of butterflies. It's time to accept that you can be in a transformational period of time, because if we are continuing in staying in situations that already played their role, they came to an end, this can get toxic. So let's see. But key in this whole thing, key is the way that you're looking at yourself, your own relationship with yourself. Embrace yourself. Embrace yourself with love, with compassion, with respect. By doing this, you're starting and clearing up people that are not doing the same in your life, and with that you are starting and attract in your life people that are doing that. But as long as we don't love each other and don't respect each other, how could others do that? Ten of Swords, betrayal. This is the hardest lesson that we can receive, because it's betrayal. It takes us by surprise, but it's not 100% by surprise. This character is flipping the other in making sure that he's done, and these swords are in front of him. So this character saw who stabbed him, but it was too late to avoid this, in the sense of, you know with whom you are dealing with, you know this character, this sneaky character. The good news here is that the worst, it's already behind you. It's not easy to get through this, but the worst, it's already behind you. You had that 10 of Wands, and it speaks about, yes, again, what's worse, it's already behind you, but the moment that you are opening yourself towards this hard lesson, the lesson is hard, but the wisdom is, it's there. Integrate that wisdom in order to start the releasing process of this hardship. What's with 7 of Swords, please? Tell me more about the 7 of Swords. Why is the 7 of Swords here, please? Tell me more about the 7 of Swords, please. Seven of Swords. So this is their doing. They really entangled everything. They are masterful. I'm sorry, they are ill-intended, but ingenious in that. They really know. And just look at this card. This is in the daylight. So somebody is keeping their back because they are so full of themselves that they can operate in daylight. Death. Tell me more about death, please. Why is death here, please? Two of Swords. You know you have to make a choice, but you're not seeing everything. She has a blindfold. You know you have to make a choice, but because you don't have all the information, you feel that you cannot make an informed choice. This may be justification that we are telling ourselves in order to continue and stay in the same situation. Don't procrastinate. Yes, she cannot see, but when we have even temporary sense of it's being failing us in this the blindfold, all the other senses become much more stronger. So try and get to other kind of information. Sometimes we may take as valid only information that comes in a specific way or from a specific character or situation or circumstance, but you can open yourself towards new kind of information through smell, through the tactile sense. You can gather other kind of information that can help you fill the void that the lack of eyesight gave this character. So in order to make an informed decision, it's not the same information, but you can do that. Maybe this is why you are refusing to put an end, because you feel that you don't have the information. Go in search of that information if you need to. Start and search for that information, because something is going on that is being hidden from you, or you're not being told, not the whole truth. They tell you only what it's beneficial for them so that you know only what is beneficial for them to know. Go in search of this information. 8 of Wands. Tell me more about the 8 of Wands, please. Why is the 8 of Wands here, please? 2 of Pentacles. That juggling again. Please go in search and find another source of information with what's going on, because you really are being taken by as a fool. They really show you only what they want, and they juggle much more with emotion that they juggle with everything else. Just look at that water. It can be that the information that you are going in search for will create an emotional storm for you when you are finding out. What's with Judgment, please? No, with 8 of Pentacles. Look at everything in detail. Search for details. Look for patterns. Tell me more about 8 of Pentacles. And I'm seeing now this character embraces, by drawing this beautiful butterfly, embraces the transformation. This is what you need to do. 8 of Pentacles. Taurus, this is you. You need to change, to embrace this change, this transformation. The High Priest, sign of Taurus. Become the teacher, become the wise one. The Hierophant can be anybody who you may feel like being a teacher, a mentor. You can become this. It can speak about higher guidance. Connect to higher guidance in order for you to get that information. So please listen to yourself with your heart, not only with your mind, with what you want to see. It can speak about union, it can speak about a partnership, it can speak about marriage. It can speak about something that is repeating itself, because we know we need to learn something. But with the Hierophant coming upwards, not up in reverse, it's you may be the teacher in this. Judgment. Tell me more about Judgment. The main message here is embrace the change, embrace the transformation, even if it's uncomfortable, even if it's not what you want. Judgment. Tell me more about Judgment. Why is Judgment here, please? The world, the end. The end in the sense of ending of a very important chapter of your life. Even if you are refusing, the end is here. Please embrace it, because when you are embracing it, you'll have a saying. You will open yourself towards this guidance. These are the 4 evangelists. You really are being guided. open yourself towards this guidance in order to understand that you have to put an end to something that already is served its purpose, that already came to an end, in order for you to be able to open yourself towards other chapters. And this character is happy because she knows that what's coming to an end, it's the hardship. And it's like, I've come again to this. It's like a portal. I'm stepping towards something else. So I leave this upwards. Procrastination won't stop this ending, death. I'm sorry guys, but I can only tell you what I'm seeing. I won't sugarcoat it. Two of Cups. Tell me more about the Two of Cups, please. Why is the Two of Cups here, please? Two of Cups, please. King of Swords and Justice. King of Swords can be in a sign of air, signs of air being Gemini, being Libra or Aquarius. Justice is sign of Libra, and Two of Cups is the minor arcana of the Lovers, Lovers being the sign of Gemini, and here we have Gemini. So it can be somebody, they usually, and in this configuration, it may be that you are going towards the Justice Department. It can be a lawyer, a judge, somebody that is working in the law, that can help you find the solutions to bring back balance back. Justice is here. It will be served in order to bring balance back. These are mainly people that are very analytical, very oriented in finding solutions on the diplomatic side, but that doesn't mean that if that's not possible, they won't use the sword that they already have. They are very good communicator, and again, butterflies. They are very good communicators. They know how to use their communication skills in order to put themselves, their abilities into the light. Even this communication is in writing or verbally. They are very good in making paperwork so that everything is legally. So maybe you need to consult somebody like this in order to see what's going on. Four of Swords. Take your time. This is, please take care of yourself in every aspect, physically, mentally, emotionally, spiritually. Give yourself the needed time, because otherwise, if you are working yourself, overworking yourself, you can get ill. In order to not get there, and with this feather, that it's like writing, it's something that is being in connection. Four of Swords. It can be somebody that can help you see the details, the legal details, so you can put yourself under protection. Four of Swords, please. Tell me more about the Four of Swords. Why is the Four of Swords here, please? Tell me more about the Four of Swords. Three of Swords, heartbreak, heartache, disappointment. You realize that what's going on, and this is very disappointing, but also you have the Sun here, and it's the most optimistic card, and it's a major arcana, and it's about life force, energy, optimism, seeing yourself, discovering yourself, discovering the situation, the circumstances, what's going on around you, but also discovering your inner strength, discovering new abilities, discovering that you want something else, something that will bring back joy into your life. It's present here because it's the major arcana and the most optimistic of them all. It has the ability in annulling every other minor arcana that is not from a high frequency. Something is being put into the light for everyone to see, for you to see, to understand, to look at it in its true light, so that you know how you need to proceed from that. Because it's here, it doesn't mean that this doesn't happen. It happens, but with the Sun here, you will be able to overcome this Two of Swords, Three of Swords, much more quicker and much more easier than you ever thought as being able to do. So please, please go in search of this information, look at it in detail, maybe ask somebody that is a professional in that manner to help you understand the whole as a whole, because something is being kept from you, and it's something sneaky. Wheel of Fortune. Tell me more about the Wheel of Fortune. We may feel Wheel of Fortune is speaking to us about destiny, but mainly it speaks about how we are viewing destiny. We may say that everything is already being written and I don't have any saying in it, or we may understand that we are co-creators of our own destiny alongside divinity. So you have a saying, and with that, the moment that you are starting and believing in that and feeling that, you start and take ownership of your own decision, but also of your path, of your journey. Wheel of Fortune. Tell me more about the Wheel of Fortune. And again, a clock, it's like a clockmaker, a whole look in detail. Everything is being hidden in plain view because it's in detail. Nine of Pentacles. Nine of Pentacles, it's speaking about having everything that you are in need of in order to build a life that you want. It's one of the two minor arcana that speaks about independence. This is financial independence. This is when they are coming out in my readings, I know this is something that somebody is getting their independence. With justice here, you will be able to have the justice that you are in need of, to have everything that you need in order to build the life that you want. But you need to take action, to put yourself under protection, because something sneaky is going on here. Somebody wants to get everything that they want, and you had the Ten of Swords, you had the Three of Swords. I'm sorry, but this is it. Best advice, best guidance for Taurus at the end of the reading, please. fragmented energy, but it's good that it came out mainly in reverse. But this is what you are feeling like. It's like you are all over the place and cannot. Maybe this is what how they managed everything. Let's see. Too many pieces. In reverse, this card reversed signals a time of focus and clarity for you. There may be less demands in your life, or perhaps you've been able to set some boundaries and prioritize yourself. You need to do that. Either way, you will find that the increased time along with your more relaxed attitude will bring your life into greater focus and fulfillment. If you've been entertaining different ideas for some new potential projects, now is the time to pick your path and go with it, for it. Your energy is finally coming together and you're able to direct your intention into more joyous and rewarding outcomes. This is a time of great promise for you. You're able to put all the pieces together. The picture of your life will reveal a future so bright it will make you smile. With the sun here. Affirmation: I release striving and bring peace and focus to my life and goals. I move through my day at a leisurely pace. So I hope this helped. I hope for the majority of you it's coming out of this madness and starting and put everything together and build a life that you are worthy of having. But you need to understand that you are worthy of it. So work with yourself in order to get to that if you not already know that. I hope this helped. Till next time, take care. Bye.